Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the counselor's office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, and I'm here to tell you why Destiny 2 doesn't deserve Best Ongoing Game of 2024. Now, before we jump into it, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to give you some very objective reasoning for why it's not going to do it, then I'll give you some subjective. Yes, there is some very objective reasoning for why Destiny does not deserve and will not get Best Ongoing Game of 2024. So if we just, I find it interesting that 2 years in a row, Destiny has been nominated Best Community or something like that, or Best Community Support, which is funny because it's very divided. The community is very divided. But now we have, as you can see, we have the nominees for the Best Ongoing Games for the Game Awards. We have Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy Online, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. Let's start with what I think is probably the easiest way to show that Destiny is not going to win Best Ongoing and doesn't deserve it. It's how to phrase this in a way. It's capture. It's engagement. We'll talk about the engagement of Destiny as well, but it's ability to capture a wider audience. I think from a objective point of view, if you look at the list, Destiny's being blocked by my camera. Destiny 2 is more of a small niche. And I know when you're coming and you have a video game that you love and you enjoy, it's so easy to get in a bubble and be like, it's such a great game. Everyone would love this game. But the reality of the situation is Destiny is a very small niche. Its range of capturing, there's an appropriate term, and I'm still flustered in the brain because of how sick I've been this week. Its ability to cast its net and capture players to reveal itself to the audience is very low. I mean, if you take like Halo, most people know what Halo is. Even though it's not as popular right now, people still know Master Chief. Hell, I dressed up as Master Chief for Halloween, and kids who you'd think had no idea who Master Chief are like, that's Master Chief. Now, if I dressed up as something from Destiny, like Cade 6, no one would know what it is. Its ability to capture a wider audience is not there. Destiny is a niche category of like gamers, just kind of like Warframe, in my opinion. Like Warframe, I think deserves to be in this category, but objectively, it has the same problem where even if it was a really good game, and it is just like Destiny, it is a small niche. It's a very small niche. And when you're looking at all these other games, Diablo 4, Diablo is a main name that a lot of people know. Final Fantasy, I don't know much about Final Fantasy, but I know Final Fantasy, like, I don't know about online, but I know Final Fantasy as a series is very popular, especially over in the Asian countries, Japan, etc. Like Fortnite, everyone knows Fortnite. From adults to kids, everyone is participating on Fortnite. Helldivers 2, very popular when it first came out, shot themselves in the foot, but it was very popular. So for my first point, Destiny doesn't have that wide range. It is not mainstream. And I know there's people in the community that would fight vigorously. Yes, it is too. It's not. Destiny is not mainstream. It is maybe mainstream in its category and the genre it fills, but it's not like Halo or Call of Duty, right? It's not that game that stands out that everyone knows what it is. There's still plenty of gamers that have no idea what Destiny is, or there's people that think that Destiny is a dead game. Like, if you talk to people who don't play the game, like, what? That's still going on. And that's something else you have to keep in mind. You have games like Path of Exile that are been going for a long time, and it has the same problem like Destiny does, that its new player experience is pretty bad. Like, it's harder to get into a game that's been going on for like 10 plus years, right? And so that's the problem with Destiny, is it's not at a good starting point for new players. It's I almost feel like I'm saying capture rate like it's Pokemon, but like it is. Like they're throwing the nets, they're throwing the balls, and the capture rate, like right now we're trying to capture a Mewtwo with a Pokeball. It's like a very low % chance, and that's Destiny. But let's talk about number 2, the number 2 objective reasoning before I get into subjective. Objectively, if you look at the category that Destiny is among, it has no business being there. And I'm gonna data is important. Here's Destiny 2's player count for Steam, and you could just see that the fall off is just constantly binge. Woo! And yes, episode 2 has been doing better, but not good enough. Whereas Fortnite, yeah, I'm sorry, Destiny would be lucky to even be at this moment right now. I would be surprised if Destiny ever in its lifetime gets even remotely close to 2 mil, let alone maybe a mil players. Let's just be honest. And that's more of a that is very objective because data is subjective on its own. It's very objective. Destiny just cannot compete. When you're looking at the actual ongoing games that have focus and built a wide audience. I mean, even Diablo, I'm very interested. I didn't have it planned, but let's look at it anyways. Diablo for, what player count? Online players. Even, I'm pretty sure this is based off Steam. I think it's the Steam. Yeah, I mean, even on Steam, it's doing better than Destiny. When you look at the wider range of options, I don't even know about Final Fantasy. I don't even know where you play. I'm assuming you play on Steam. Final Fantasy Online player count. Yeah, so at least Destiny's beating Final Fantasy. I would give Destiny the edge over this. Helldivers. Let's see. I would be surprised if Helldivers is Divers 2 player count is popular anymore after they shot themselves in the foot. Oh, unironically, it's actually keeping up with Destiny, and that's kind of funny. They've seen a huge increase after the plummet that they had. But you still have Diablo, you still have Fortnite. I don't see any objective way that Destiny beats Fortnite. And here's why. Fortnite has Lego Minecraft. It has Rock Band. It has custom games, so like Forge. It has Rocket League / racing, and it has its Battle Royale. And it's all free. Destiny, you have to pay for expansions, you have to pay for seasons, and there's some free things that you can play. When you're looking at a value proposition on the player count, Fortnite is 100% free, and the value is tenfold what Destiny ever could provide for a free player account. There's a reason why this is Fortnite's player count, and this is Destiny's. Fortnite objectively is the superior product. 100% free on any platform. PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I think there's even Fortnite for the Switch. Meanwhile, this is just Steam, but you're not going to get much bigger numbers on console either, because you have to pay for subscription on PlayStation and then Xbox. Why play this on Xbox when you could play Fortnite Fortnite, or you could also play Black Ops right now. And so my point is, Destiny doesn't have the package. It doesn't have the value proposition objectively as Fortnite does. And again, Fortnite's free. That means the entry to play all the things: Rock Band, Lego Minecraft, custom games, which is funny that Bungie made Forge, which is custom games for Halo, but they never made that for Destiny. But Fortnite has that over them. There is so much free value that you don't have to spend a dime, and there's so much you can invest and play with Fortnite. Destiny is such a blockade of entry that everything requires you that you want to do essentially costs you money. And that's where it's not the best ongoing game. The best is the one where the entry is easy and the value is there. Well, when you have all these different game options, including Forge or the custom games, and you can spend hundreds of hours just playing all these different modes, and it's kid friendly, and you can stop and play and not feel like you missed out on anything. Not only to mention that, but they have free events that are pretty freaking epic. The value, see what I did there, epic, because it's from Epic Games. The value proposition goes to Fortnite. And that is objective. Now, subjectively, Destiny doesn't deserve it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't deserve it. For many reasons. One, I don't know any other game company except for maybe Helldivers who shot themselves in the foot, or at least Sony did. I don't know any other game company here where the publisher, like Sony, told them to get off their asses and do their job. This game was told to get, the company was told to get off their asses and do their job. I don't think that ever happened in Fortnite. I don't think, I'm trying to see how many people lost as many. I think Epic Games did lay people off, but probably not. I don't think to the extent of Bungie. Not only that, but I don't know any other company that almost went bankrupt or dissolved because of their incompetence. I don't know. I don't know. Like Diablo has shaky ground, but they've had a upward trend, whereas Destiny has kind of been rocketing downward, slight spike. Like you can just literally look. If we go in the past month, this is pretty bad. The past 3 months, 6 months, yeah. This is not good. This is a downward trend. It's had some spikes, but it's not going back up. Like this is very bad. We had huge, and then it's like, bro. And if you could look at it, it's just inconsistent. Just inconsistent. And that's why, you know, from my opinion, when you have a game that does, look at it, look at these player counts. They're going down, but they're still higher than Destiny will ever be. Estimated earnings, like, holy crap. And I don't think Bungie deserves that notification. You can like Destiny. And I think Destiny as itself is good. And there's some developers like Noah from Destiny or Bungie that I really like. The problem is they're not steering the ship. When you have crappy leaders steering the ship, it doesn't matter how good the game is, it's going to hurt and it's going to suffer. And I don't believe the leaders of Bungie deserve to have this certification of best ongoing game, because it's not the best. Destiny is not the best it can be right now. It's not. And that's my subjective view. Destiny can be better, and it should be better than what it is. And what's funny is that Destiny is a best ongoing game, but it's not even close to being in the game of the year. Even though they made the change for DLCs, which tells me, by the way, that I guarantee that Elden Ring's DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, is probably going to win Game of the Year. But the fact that they made the exception for DLCs and the Final Shape, which is probably one of the most complimented expansions that Destiny's had for a minute, you didn't even crack it, tells me all you should know. I mean, I'm going to be bluntly honest. If Fortnite loses to Destiny, I absolutely believe it's rigged. Like, someone paid Jeff or just to get an award. Destiny doesn't deserve it. It doesn't. I want it to. I want Destiny to improve and get to the point where it is out of its niche, where it is more mainstream, where it's exciting. But I just don't see it right now. Destiny just does not earn it. Whereas you have a game like Fortnite that is going over and beyond, and you don't have to pay a single gosh darn thing. You don't have to pay anything for the experience, and you don't have to like Fortnite to appreciate the hustle. You don't have to like Fortnite to appreciate the amount of free content, the amount of free juice in the squeeze. And most people who are will probably try to bash Fortnite are probably upset because Destiny will never be in the same playing field, same conversation, ever. And I'm not out here like maining Fortnite. I've played it, I've enjoyed it, I played the different things. I occasionally check it out to see what it is. I'm not out here maining Fortnite like I do Destiny. Let's just get that out of the way. But it's just like Baldur's Gate. I never played Baldur's Gate, but I absolutely agree that it should have won Game of the Year, and it did. And I agreed with that. I think that was awesome. In the same way, I think Fortnite should win because it earns it, it deserves it, and Destiny should never have been in the same equation as some of these games, in my opinion. I don't see it. In fact, I don't. Warframe should have been here. Warframe has a better community and has better dev involvement. Like outside of Noah and a couple of other devs, they pale in comparison compared to Warframe and the dev and the community interaction. Like half the time, Bungie just does this pre-recorded live stream and they're not even interacting with the actual community. And that's the part that I have of it. That's a video for another time. But when it comes to best ongoing game, outstanding development there's nothing outstanding or evolution of the player experience. In fact, here's the last thing to say for those that are still watching. I want you to choose and point out from this list the game that has removed the most content. Which game has removed the most content from its game? I'll give you a minute. Oh, Destiny, that's right. I don't know a single other MMO, and Destiny is like an MMO with a Halloween mask, that's removed a large chunk of its paid content. I don't know about you. Diablo hasn't. Sure, it's removed seasonal stuff, but it's never removed paid content. What about Final Fantasy? Fortnite? Well, guess what? It's not paid, so they kind of get a pass, but you can still play a lot of the content in the free, the custom games. Helldivers? I don't know. But I don't know any game that has removed as much content from it as Destiny and evolving the player experience over time. I think when you remove content, you're devolving the experience. In fact, it has devolved the new player experience because the base game, the Red War, which was the starting point of and the reason for Destiny 2, is still not in the game. So new players have had the worst new player experience in any game I've ever played. This is not just meeting the criteria for their own description that evolves the player experience over time. It is not evolving it, it's devolving. Destiny is a de-evolution at this point because the new player experience sucks ass. Whereas Fortnite has a great new player experience. You have so many different things to play from. It's not even funny. And even if you don't like Battle Royale, like I said, there are hundreds and thousands of custom games that you can play. They have Prop Hunt. They have Team Deathmatch. Hell, there was even a custom Destiny game mode where you could play on the Destiny maps like Javelin 4. Like, it is overall the better game in my opinion. Now, is it the genre that I like? I'm not much of a Battle Royale gamer. You know, I play casually Warzone and Fortnite. But if I wanted to main it, I would feel like the value is there. That's my thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. I just want to check it out. There's no reason Destiny deserves to be on this list. And there's no way. You know what? Even if it's rigged, if Destiny somehow becomes best ongoing, then I will main Destiny. I will become a Destiny 2 content creator. I will sell my soul to becoming a Destiny 2 content creator. Screw it. If there is no God that decides that Fortnite loses to Destiny, if there's something out there that says, you know what, Destiny 2 wins, I will become a Destiny 2 content. I will suffer the pain train. I will full send into degeneracy. I will sell my soul. Sure. I'm willing to bet that that's not going to happen though. And I don't have to main Destiny and I can still do variety content. Let me know in the comments down what you think. As always, I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Until next time.